And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for John Collins.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Giddey in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. We'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. And it's Kessler in at the pivot, manning the middle. And in the NBA, Richard, the front court positions more than any other, evolving quite a bit in recent years.
Yeah, more versatility is required now than ever before. And both of these teams are loaded with talent in their front court. This should be an exciting watch.
Now, here's Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. Kicks it out to Collins. Kessler passes to Collins. Off target from three-point range. Here's Levine. Rebounded by the Jazz. The drive by Clarkson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What's up?
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Williams. Kessler with the rebound. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Levine against Clarkson. Collins a screen on Levine. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Levine a screen on Markkanen. Here's Giddey. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Clarkson after the Bulls pick up 2. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Sexton. Shoots over Vucevic. The Jazz with another miss.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now, here's Vucevic. Last game we saw him score 13. Oh, Vucevic in position. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. To take a look at the Grizzlies. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, right now for the Jazz, they still go out and compete every night. Unfortunately, it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And right now, they're running out of time.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Levine after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Chalk up 2 there.
Over the course of his career, LaVine has grown into just an absolute lethal shooter. And the mid-range, that's a huge part of it.
Now, here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Kessler. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
One shot.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. LaVine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Passes to Kessler. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. So they knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now, here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. Outside, Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Over Giddey. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And you want to get a hand up on those mid-range shots from Markkanen. Very consistent from that area.
Here's Giddey. 26 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento. On the wing, LaVine. Back to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Jazz have gone 50% from the field at this point. 4 of 8. Clarkson against LaVine. Clarkson with the ball. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Collins wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And stolen by Sexton. Markkanen kicks to Collins. And he's good on the three ball.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Bulls trail by 5. And here is Giddey. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Taken away by Williams. And now the Bulls on the break. Sexton against Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Got a piece of it. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Sexton. Against Washington, he was really on his game. In the corner, it's Kessler. Williams against Collins. And Williams with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Clarkson taking his time here. The pass to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. No good. Nice D from LaVine. Bulls trail by 3. Ball with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
And the first one at the line is good. RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
And the Jazz making a change here. Eubanks is checked in.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Clarkson passes to Eubanks. Williams with the defensive effort.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
That one drops. He ties it up.
For a power forward, you got to be impressed with Patrick Williams' shooting.
Especially from deep. He shoots a good clip from there, a solid stretch forward, and it's because he focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Levine. Fires the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
Outside, Markkanen. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. The Jazz making a switch here. George is checked in, and the Bulls making a change here as well. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Jazz trail by 5. Now Clarkson. Last game out he had 14. Kessler passes to Eubanks. Markkanen kicks to Clarkson. Looking to end the run. And he uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got 7 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Here's Giddey. Outside Williams. Pass to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Williams shoots the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
For Utah, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Outside, George. Back to Clarkson. Passes it to Kessler. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And a lethal score from pretty much every spot on the floor. Markkanen attracts a lot of defensive attention.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We know this can be an odd time of the season. Some teams, Richard, are in a comfortable playoff mode, a great playoff position. Others are battling to get in.
Yeah, Kevin, at this point in time, teams have very different priorities. But even for teams that are going to be in the postseason, you can't just go on cruise control. You have to keep the quality momentum going.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Jazz trail by 7. Now, here's George. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Eubanks. And there it is for him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-6 run. White dishes to Levine. Smith with a screen on Clarkson. Out to White. Fires from deep. No good on that one. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. The Bulls leading by 3. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. So a moment now to see the story for Lonzo Ball.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Vucevic the pass to Dosunmu. For the 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Clarkson. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Levine. It's White on the wing. Defended by George. White looking around. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. Keontae George is second.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
The Bulls making a switch here. Duarte's checked in. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. White against George. Now the pass to Hendricks. Kicks it to Sexton. There's the drive from deep. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got it all tied up now for Utah.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. White dishes to Smith. Stolen by George. Pass to Hendricks. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Chicago with the ball. Duarte passes to White. Now here's Vucevic. Eubanks defending. Lock at 6. That's tipped. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Horton Tucker. Chicago grabs the miss.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Sexton kicks to George. They set the pick. Pass to Hendricks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by George.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Here's Hendricks. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Jazz lead by 2. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Utah Jazz?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Chicago trailing here. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Colin Sexton is out there with George. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here is George. After the miss from Vucevic. George with the ball. Here's Sexton driving the lane, and the rejection by Smith. Here's Duarte. Here's White. It's good from long range. White's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bulls. George against White. Passes it to Hendricks. Outside, Sexton. To the wing on the left. Here's Horton-Tucker. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Jazz. And Chicago also making a switch. Ball's checked in for Duarte.
One shot.
And that one misses. Richard, how about this? A lot of guys you played with are still in the league today. Does that affect your analysis of their play?
Oh, 100%. Nothing about me is impartial. If I don't like somebody, I'll say it to them, and I'll say it on TV. No, I'm just kidding, Kevin. All kidding aside, I respect all of these guys, and I try and be as fair as possible.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Ball no good. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To the paint, and stolen by White. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Vucevic, and the Bulls another 3.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Jazz trail by 4. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Horton Tucker finds George. It's stolen. They get a hand on it. Eubanks the pass to Sexton. Here's George. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. White, wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside, George. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Vucevic dishes the ball. And again, no good by Chicago. Utah trailing here. Outside, Sexton. Back to George. There's the pick. Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vooch, showing how effective he can be on D.
Shot by Collins, no good. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Kings. There's the pass to Smith. The rebound by the Jazz.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
That evens the score.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Chicago calls timeout. Clarkson, he's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu, the pass to ball. And that one, good. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Richard looking at Dosunmu. He's had some recent recognition for his ability.
Getting to appear in the Rising Stars Challenge. Look, a credit to the promise he showed as a young player. That selection can be very encouraging for a young guy.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. LaVine kicks the ball. Here's Dosunmu. Rebounded by the Jazz. Eubanks got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's George. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Clarkson passes to George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Levine, here we go. From the arc. Rebound, Utah.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Levine against George. Collins kicks to George. Shot clock at 6. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Levine deciding where to go with it from 8, and he hits the jump shot. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Explosive drive from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And George kicks to Collins. Clarkson dishes to Collins. Over Smith. That one bounces around and comes back out.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Outside, Ball takes a 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. He has 7.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Left side, Clarkson. That one drops for him. Clarkson's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. And the call will be on Keontae George. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Eubanks. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Colin Sexton. And Chicago also making a switch. Giddey's checked in. On defense, Utah. Levine passes to Giddey. Now Smith. He averages about 5 points a game. Levine kicks to Giddey. Off target from outside. Utah shooting in the second quarter 46%. George passes to Markkanen. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Giddey with it, now defended by Markkanen. Outside, Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Giddey, no one around him. Good on the triple. Giddey's got 7 points.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Now Horton-Tucker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Horton-Tucker's got his second bucket of the game to go. Chicago has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Outside, Levine. There's the pick. Three-pointer. No good on that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kicks it to Markkanen. Collins, a screen on Giddey. And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
A big boost to their chemistry when Markkanen is operating the pick and roll that well. Teams need their bigs to master that set.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Outside, Markkanen. Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. In the corner, it's Clarkson to the left side wing. Shot by Collins, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Utah has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Chicago's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Screen by Smith. Ball, the pass to Smith. 3 on 3. Clarkson for 3. Rebound collected by Levine. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Outside, Levine. Just 5 on the clock. The tray. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Horton Tucker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Let's go briefly to our rookie leaderboard. The deeper we get into the season, the more these rookies' three-point percentage seems to improve. Keontae George is second.
And his shot starting to fall consistently here the second half of the season. Credit him for staying in the gym, putting in the work, and continuing his development.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Talen Horton Tucker. And it's Sexton in for George. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. Giddey softly drops in the floater. Giddey's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Utah is shooting about 42% so far. They set the pick. In the corner, Collins with it. Here's Markkanen. Rebound by Williams. Chicago's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Left side, Levine. Beyond the arc. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Sexton kicks to Clarkson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 56 seconds left in the first half. Levine against Clarkson. Levine passes to Williams. From outside, off the mark. Utah trailing here. Markkanen down low. Giddey defending. Markkanen can't get it to go. Down low. Stolen by Kessler. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
I'm a big fan of how Markkanen runs the floor. He's got tremendous mobility, and he knows how to create angles for the pass.
Here's Levine after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Stolen by Kessler.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Collins, good.
And that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
For three, Levine. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Jazz. They lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
This is what happens when you go right at the defense. Love the aggressive approach. It's certainly getting them to the line.
Yep, they call it a charity stripe for a reason. Hey, don't look at me. I know what I said.
And now let's see who the winners of the Player of the Week were. From the Western Conference, Kevin Durant.
Once again, we're awarding Durant for his excellence. The former MVP is unstoppable on offense. Uses his length to disrupt shooters at the other end. You can count on him to produce in a big way, night after night after night after night and after another night.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bulls trail by 3. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Clarkson. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. That one goes in. Clarkson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
The man is a microwave. This team loves Clarkson's take charge attitude when it comes to scoring.
Now here's Giddey. On the wing, Levine, the 17-footer. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Kessler. He kicks it to Collins. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Bulls trail by 4. Pass the ball. Levine with it. Guarded now by Sexton. There's the 3. Again, Levine missing. Jazz shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Here's Clarkson. Levine with the rebound. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. The drive-by ball. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
Yeah, a quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Count that one. Sexton's got 6 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Bulls trail by 8. Tipped away and stolen by Sexton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Giddey finds Ball. Williams with the ball. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. 8 points for him.
And Ball, a terrific distributor. He's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over smaller defenders.
Now, here's Sexton. 6 points for him. Kessler passes to Collins. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. And shot on the way. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
Now, here's Clarkson. 15 points in the game. The shot's good. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass the ball. Levine against Clarkson. The kick out to Williams. To the middle. Vucevic the pass to Levine. Williams a screen on Clarkson. Levine dishes to Williams. And it's Vucevic missing. Jazz leading by 7. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Collins. Markkanen in the corner. Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Giddey. On the wing, Williams. It's up a 3. And again, Chicago. No good. For Utah, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Sexton the pass to Kessler. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Giddey finds Levine. Williams has a screen for Levine. Outside Williams. Sexton against Ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson outside. Misses the 3. Bulls trail by 9. 8 feet away. Kessler with the rebound.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Here's Markkanen. Great D that time from Vucevic. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Well, small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wingmen. Lauri Markkanen, number 1.
You know, there are some things he does really well on the perimeter, but in the paint, his rebounding is as impressive as anything else he does on the floor.
Bulls trail by 8. Now here's Ball. He has 7. On the wing, LaVine. Wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, Markkanen. Kicks to Sexton. The 3-ball. Drops in the tray. Sexton's got 9.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Ball dishes to LaVine. Pass to Giddey. Outside, LaVine. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. LaVine is at it again.
Utah leading by 7. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Here's Kessler. Back to Collins. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Williams. This is to Vucevic. The kick out to Williams. Sinks the triple. And now it's just a 4-point Jazz lead.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Jazz have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. Outside, Markkanen. 3-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. He's got 14.
Go Rio. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The pass to Sexton. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Bulls trail by 9. LaVine with it. 19 points in the game. Top of the key, Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. For 3, LaVine. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Now, here's Sexton. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Yep, that one goes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout, if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Utah. And the Bulls making a change here as well. White's checked in. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 11. Levine against Clarkson. Here's Levine. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Nobody near Williams. The Bulls with another miss. Jazz leading by 11. Here's Sexton. Over to the left wing. Kessler finds Markkanen. Off target with his three. Markkanen's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Got a piece of it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for Levine. Jazz on D. Vucevic to the pass to Giddey. He kicks to White. Bulls moving the ball around. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Giddey. They could use a bucket. Here's Vucevic. It's blocked, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Taking a look at Chicago. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now. Looking to hold on to that.
Checking out Chicago. They've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
They get the rebound, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And let's see some of the numbers here on Lauri Markkanen. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line. And
back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Dosunmu. Giddey against Clarkson. Passes it to Eubanks. 1:52 left to play here in the third. Kessler finds Clarkson. Here's Markkanen. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Eubanks, no good. Bulls trail by 8. Outside, White. Smith outside. A 3-ball. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Markkanen, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Markkanen is skilled at drawing fouls once he establishes position. Uses that height to get the defense to commit.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. First free throw is good. Chris Duarte's checked in for Chicago. And Markkanen drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
White the pass to Vucevic. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the rejection by Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. The Jazz making a switch here. Bulls on D. George looking around. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Smith's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And there's the pass to Duarte. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. George against White. And here's George. He has 6. Pass to Hendricks. Kicks it to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
24 seconds left here in the third quarter. White against George. White dishes to Vucevic. Drills it from outside. Vucevic has got 10 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's George. That one misses. And so it's Utah heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Collins. Then it's George. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Eubanks in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Bulls trail by 9. Outside, Ball. Levine for 3, buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here's Collins after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Horton-Tucker, the pass to George. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Whitey's checked in for Torrey Craig. Clarkson kicks to Collins. With the drive, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. 8-point game. Smith sets the pick for Levine. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
George passes to Clarkson. In the corner, Collins with it. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 8. White with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Ball kicks to White. Outside, Levine. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And the rejection by Smith.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
Now here's LaVine. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And the Bulls with another miss. Utah leading by 8. Clarkson passes to Horton Tucker. Deflects the pass. Here's Ball. Misses the one-handed jam. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And finished off by Collins.
Well, this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
White finds Ball. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Smith sets the pick for White. A rebound by the Jazz. Eubanks got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Bulls trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
George against Ball. Over George. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball is a clever player, especially in the pick and roll. Looks to shoot as soon as he gets space coming off that screen.
Now, here's Clarkson. Nobody near George. And the 3 ball is good. George has got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Ball, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Jazz have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Shots good by Clarkson.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now Ball. Pass to White. Back to Ball. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now here is George. Here's Eubanks. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Dosunmu. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 4 assists now tonight.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
George against Ball. To the inside. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Dosunmu.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
The Jazz have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Horton Tucker from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And it's Ball in the corner. Smith with a screen on Collins. Ball kicks to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by 7. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And having become such a dangerous scorer, Clarkson draws a lot of attention and his fair share of fouls.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
A different look for Utah. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Eubanks. Markkanen comes in for John Collins. And it's Sexton in for Talen Horton-Tucker. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Zach LaVine. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Lonzo Ball. So he gets them both. And Chicago has possession. They trail by 9 points. Giddey against Sexton. Passes it to Dosunmu. From down in the low post, it goes. 9 points for Dosunmu.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson, and there's the drive. Makes it off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Even when he first came into the league, this was Clarkson's go-to move, pressing the action off the dribble.
George against White. Vucevic a screen on George, and White kicks to Williams. Offline with his three.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Free throw good. Clarkson, the Jazz making a switch here. Collins is checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Zach LaVine's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Kobe White. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
The pass to Ball. Outside, LaVine. Back to Ball. The tray. Kessler with the rebound.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Bulls trail by 11. Giddey the pass to Williams. LaVine for three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jazz have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Now, here's Sexton. He kicks to Collins. There's the dish to Clarkson. Markkanen in the corner. Takes a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball with a wide open look. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Ball's got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls. LaVine against Clarkson. In the corner, Collins with it. Another miss by Utah.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And stolen by Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Bulls trail by 8. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Pass the ball. He dishes it to Vucevic. Ball sets a screen for Vucevic. LaVine passes the ball. 6 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by LaVine.
And he is proving to be a gamer. You got to expect Ball to look to score in these critical stretches of the game.
And the Jazz call time here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Utah leading by 5. Now, here's Clarkson. Collins, a screen on LaVine. Clarkson kicks to Collins. Markkanen in the corner. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Markkanen's got 9 points here in the second half.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Bulls. LaVine double team. Pass to Giddey for the 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Sexton against Ball. Here's Kessler. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Bulls trail by 10. Outside, LaVine.
And LaVine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so LaVine nails both of them. Clarkson with the ball. Outside, Sexton. Chicago grabs a miss. Here's LaVine. On the wing, Giddey. And it's off from three-point range. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Sexton. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. LaVine against Clarkson. And here's LaVine. Inside. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz leading by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Jazz.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jordan Clarkson.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, buries it from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 11.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now Clarkson. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jordan. Congrats on the win. Huge night offensively. What does it feel like to ride that wave?
It feels good. My teammates, man, they were finding me. We were screening, we were playing well, moving the ball like how we're supposed to do and what we preach. Then defensively, we just did a great job keeping guys in front of them. Everybody just pitched in, and another great team win.
And you were a big part of that, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now our New Balance player of the game, Jordan Clarkson.